Mel Kiper Jr. released his first NFL mock draft for 2021. It is available for you right now on ESPN Plus, and there's no surprise at the very top. He's got the Jaguars taking Trevor Lawrence at number 1, giving the team a starting quarterback who many people just love. The next quarterback off the board is BYU's Zach Wilson. Mel has him going 4 overall to the Falcons, coming off a 4-12 season. And then speaking of quarterbacks, Justin Fields is next, the Ohio State QB. He has him going 7 overall to the Lions, where he would replace Matthew Stafford, who asked Detroit for a trade over the weekend. And overall, Mel has 5 quarterbacks going in the top 15, including Trey Lance to the Panthers at 8 and Mac Jones of Alabama to the Patriots at 15. You see the Heisman winner Devontae Smith at number 2 to the Jets. It's important to point out, as always, as we bring Mel Kiper Jr. into the conversation, that, Mel, you don't project trades. And that's obviously a big part of the conversation here. So I guess I would ask you, just as we start looking ahead, and we're a long way away, we talk about the draft sort of starting at number 2, because we all know Lawrence is going to go number 1. Do you believe the Jets are likely to trade that number 2 pick if they decide not to take the quarterback or a quarterback there?
I think if you don't take the quarterback there, Greeny, I think Devontae Smith certainly makes a lot of sense. Get a wide receiver with Smith's capability for Sam Darnold. And by the way, I did allow McShay as a late Christmas present to be able to project trade. So we are able to, Greeny, from now moving forward if we so choose. I didn't, because I think it distorts your first-round mock. But I think when you look moving forward, I know Todd will probably do that. Todd will. But I think with the Jets, get Darnold some help. And I think Devontae Smith would be a great start. You have Denzel Mims, who you drafted last year in the 2nd round. Now Devontae, who's as good as it gets coming out of the collegiate ranks. This guy is a tremendous worker. He's a tremendous talent. He's ready to roll in the National Football League right away. Sam Darnold didn't have a lot of help that last year at USC. It's been a shame what's been going on with the Jets. I think Joe Douglas's challenge now is to build that talent base up. If it's not Darnold, it's Watson. They draft a quarterback. They got a lot of options. I would stick with Sam Darnold.
Now, let me just quickly say that as one who lives and dies with your mock drafts, if the integrity of the mock is going to be influenced by these trades, it's going to take a lot of getting used to for a lot of us. I will just say that. That's something I'm going to take a long time to get used to. In the meantime, let's talk about Zach Wilson and Justin Fields. You have them both going in the top 8, we said. How close together are they? How fungible would you say is the difference between who goes 2nd and who goes 3rd amongst the quarterbacks?
Depends who you talk to in the NFL. I changed that about 6 times, Greeny, when I was doing that mock with Fields and Wilson flip-flopping. But Wilson had such a great year. I had one guy who said Fields, but he also said Wilson was spectacular all year. Fields had some, want to call them hiccups. Go to the Indiana game, the Northwestern game in particular there. Now, in the Northwestern game, he didn't have Chris Olave, but still, Wilson didn't have that hiccup. You go Coastal Carolina, he was good. He wasn't great, but he was good. So he didn't have that subpar game, and he can spin it like no other. Arm strength, release, athletic ability, got bigger, got stronger after having that shoulder surgery a couple years ago. So Zach Wilson right now, I think, has just a slight edge over Justin Fields to become the number 2 quarterback coming off the board.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.